big beautiful world called planet Earth. So I like to go over like what the last year had in store for me, even though I didn't really do a whole lot. I still want to. I want to talk, and I want to also talk a little bit about the future for the next 365 days. So I really didn't do a whole lot for my 33rd up until today and even tomorrow. That was too eventful, I should say. Now, don't get me wrong. There were some things that I did that were kind of cool, like hanging out with friends and going to movies and doing all kinds of grocery shopping and stuff like that. Even though that may not seem all that exciting to a lot of you in this world. But the fact remains that I did do things outside. Even though I didn't film every single little detail of everything that I did outside, I still did things outside this room. And even, like I said, even though I didn't film it, I still did stuff. Now, that brings me to my next point. Really 36 hours from now, I will be starting my 34th year of life. And in my 34th year of life, I want to do more activities leading up to my 35th year of life. I've talked so many times about how VidCon is an important thing that's happening in a couple months. Potentially, going to the celebrity golf tournament, hanging out with friends a whole lot more, in whether it's doing some sort of fun activity or doing some sort of hanging out, getting food, things of that, maybe going to see a movie, maybe going to do Top Golf potentially, maybe, I don't know yet, getting lunch, going shopping, renting some sort of house, whether it's a lake house, whether it's a beach house, whether it's a cabin of some sort. But that's not till the 35th. That's closer towards my next birthday. Because there's still a long time between now and then. It's like 367 days from now. I just want to do more fun things. And maybe I take you along with me, or maybe I don't. I mean, I definitely will be filming a lot of stuff for VidCon weekend in June when I do go, because I will be going. I just don't know how I'm getting there just yet, but we're going to figure that out over the next couple of days. And then, celebrity golf tournaments in July. I'm not saying I'm going to go to that. I would like to go to that. And like I said, maybe doing a lunch or dinner and catching up with some old friends that I haven't seen in many, 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 many years. Planning like a family outing of some sort with my parents, my brothers, and other family members, or planning something with my very close friends. Things like that over the next 367 days leading up to, for my starting in 36 hours and leading up to my 35th birthday. I want to do as many activities as I possibly can with whomever I do it with, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's a complete stranger. And I'm not saying parties, because that's not what I want to do, or clubs or anything of that nature, or bars or anything of that situation. I want to do things that are like I mentioned, Top Golf, or getting lunch or dinner, or maybe doing mini golf, or like going on like a trip of some sort with whether it's going to, like I mentioned, a cabin or a beach house or a lake house or something along those lines. That's what I'm thinking about here in the long haul. Maybe even doing something like going to a theme park or an amusement park, or something along those lines over the next, starting in 36 hours and going until my next birthday. And making my next birthday a special one, not just for me, but for you guys as well. whether it's a small get together or whether it's, you know, a group of individuals, whether it's like 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, whoever wants to go. And we'll just have to wait and see on that front. It's just important to me that I get to have fun in these, you know, these next 367 days that, or 66, however you want to look at it, and just be the best version of myself that I can be for me and me alone. I mean, sure, I'd like to, you know, hang out with friends and family again over the course of the next year. I'm not saying that it's going to happen or not going to happen. I'm just saying I would like that to happen. And I know that sounds repetitive of me talking about how I want to do all these things and then not actually doing anything and showing you guys that stuff. But I do post a lot of that stuff to my Instagram. Whether I'm going to see a movie or I'm looking at a book that I want to get or planning a trip that I'm planning or things of that nature. And posting about it in some way, shape, or form on Instagram, and maybe even talking a little bit about it on here. Not necessarily saying that it's going to happen, and I would like it to happen, but it really depends on me making it happen and my friends agreeing to it, or my family agreeing to it over the next 367 days. Now, with that being said, we've got a bunch of birthdays to wish, so let's just dive into it. I want to wish Maisie Williams, Aspen Ovard Ferris, Cherry Wallace, Emma Watson, Maisie Williams, I don't know if I mentioned her yet, and Savannah Ray, all a happy birthday today. And then we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birthdays tomorrow. So there's that. With that being said, stay happy, stay upbeat, be who you want to be, and do what you want to do with your life, and find your love story. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. And bye-bye.